division rivals in the old AFC West. The Seahawks and Chargers are underway. Taken from about the 12. And he's up past the 20 to the 22.
Over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Herbert going to go to the air right away. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Here's Herbert. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive, INT.
Well, he certainly didn't like what he saw all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defense a credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
Being chased out left. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Chargers. Keenan Allen, 58 yards. And the Chargers are on the board first here this afternoon. Even though he was forced from the pocket, still able to adjust, make the long throw, and it ends with a really big touchdown.
Yeah, moving to his left. The key to everything when they're moving outside of the pocket, doesn't matter which side, making sure those shoulders get around and you get back square so you get everything on the throw and create the big play we just saw there downfield.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fields the squib kick right around the 30. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line. 26.
And right side, they're going to go option here. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. Joey Bosa so strong, able to fight his way in there to make the play. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Throwing now is Geno. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. On 4th down, Smith. Incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and it'll be a turnover on downs. On first down, Justin Herbert. And his throw here is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Here's second and 10 now from the 29. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. So they've been unable to capitalize on a great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9. Herbert now. Throw left side complete. That's Williams. And they're going to stop him short of the first down as he's tackled at about the 21. Here we go on 4th. Herbert. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that 4th down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so, but maybe because they held them, they might go for it again.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Off of play action, here's Smith. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Geno now to throw. Left side here, that's the tight end Fant. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. Now a play fake, and it's Smith. He'll buy some time right. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on 2nd down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for him first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Now Smith. He's got his tight end Fant. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers 30. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Smith. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Another try after the first down sack. Smith. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys that we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
It's Smith. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And this is going to be intercepted. picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And the Chargers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Boy, the coverage there, airtight as he comes away with the interception.
Love that observation there because they were taking a shot at the end zone, but you're right about the coverage. Absolutely tremendous. And this they could clip for a training tape. Staying with him down the field, locates the football in the air, and comes away with the interception.
Eckler going to get it again on second down. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Running on first down, Eckler. And he's got room. That's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
They'll try the air now with Herbert. A minute 55 left to go in the first half of play. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now second down. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Going deep here for Allen. Touchdown! Keenan Allen. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Chargers go up by 2 touchdowns. Only the 2 catches for him thus far, CD, but both of them have resulted in touchdowns.
And I think he's on the bench right now, Brandon, smiling at his position coach and telling him, all those times you talk to us about efficiency, I'm living it right now.
And this will be caught. So they try for 2 good, and it pushes them out to a 15-0 lead. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Chargers will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. And, Charles, you know, it seems like sometimes when you fall down early, there can be a tendency there to try and get it all back in one fell swoop. And that time, that thinking leads to an interception.
And I believe you brought up a really good point there, Brandon, because you try and force plays, right? You try and get all back in one shot, just as you mentioned there. And you know you're going to need some big plays to get back into the game. But ultimately, you really can't force what isn't there.
Out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. Here's Herbert. On the screen, this is Eckler. Touchdown, Chargers. Austin Eckler from 10 yards out. And the Chargers continue to pull away here in this first half. Brandon Staley telling his troops to stay out there and go for 2. And they'll have Herbert try and throw for it. That's caught at the 1. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2. And the Seahawks looks like they've recovered. And oh, he coughed it up. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things, and it won't come back and hurt them later.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4. Now Gino. Throw out wide to Walker. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Smith. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Walker with a grab, left side. Touchdown, Seahawks. Kenneth Walker, 27 yards. And the Seahawks are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point up and through by Myers. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7.
Chargers 21, Seahawks 7. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Pulls it in at the 13. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to... And this is caught on the sideline. And he gets out of bounds as well. How about that? So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Herbert. That's again complete to Palmer. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. From the 38, Herbert. He's going to look for Allen now on the deep ball. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. Take this one home. It's a touchdown. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick six. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick six.
Jason Myers can kick off for Seattle.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. Taken from about the 12. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the third quarter. Very short. Now a hit and a loose football. And this is recovered by the Chargers. And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away.
And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen, 31 yards. And the Chargers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fields the squib kick right around the 30.
Tyler Lockett on the return. The Seahawks take over first and 10.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they just got a little help from their defense forcing the turnover. Now can they make that payoff in points?
They need to, partner. They're down on the scoreboard. Need to take advantage of those opportunities, and this is a good one right in front of them.
Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. To throw is Smith. Returning right back to Lockett. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll make it second down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first.
He certainly isn't looking at the scoreboard out there because, to me, all he's concerned about is analyzing the field and making most of the time left in this game. Deficit's still there, but he's starting to hit them with some big plays.
Now a first down throw. It's Smith. Over the middle, complete. That's Goodwin. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
That was a nicely run slant route. And what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Smith. He completes this to Walker. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense put pressure downtown. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. What a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Walker now on 1st and 10. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Smith. This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. 3rd catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a first down. Throwing now is Gino. And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Seahawks are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Myers connects on the PAT. And they're within 7 now at 28-21.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Taken from about the 12.
The The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive first and try to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. Tariq Woolen picks it, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Charles, you can just see the frustration on the sideline. Safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was backward into their own end zone, courtesy of the pick six.
And, Brandon, how often do we hear offenses tell us before a game they want to end every series with a kick, right? A punt, a PAT, or a field goal. In case of a defense, they want to end with a punt or a takeaway. And we saw the takeaway right there, and it turned out to be a takeaway that turned into 6 points.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. After the pick six, they go right back to the air. And that one complete to his receiver, Palmer. It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 38.
Back to throw here, Herbert. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Herbert on 1st down now. Able to hook up with Williams here on the out route. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. To the air again, Herbert. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
It's a gain of 2. And the Chargers.
On 1st down, it's Herbert. Out left, he's got it to Everett. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive could take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. This is swung out to Eckler. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. Eckler again. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Austin Eckler with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chargers answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Extra point splits the uprights. They will take a 7-point lead. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. Pulls it in at the 13. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. Play action. It's Smith. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The touch him down, but not before he gets the first. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Geno now to throw. He's got a man, complete. And he will be taken down, but a big play there as it comes just as we reach the 2-minute warning. 33 yards that time.
Come on.
On 1st down, Smith. And this is caught inside the 5. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Give them 32 on the play. Offense just continues to reign supreme. Big plays, both sides, back and forth. Tough to keep track of.
It certainly is, and I'm over here just marveling at what I'm seeing. It's tough for you, though. You got to call all these big plays and have all this emotion each time they go at each other.
Smith now to throw. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens in bounds.
And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. They call it a loss of a yard there, and that will lead to a 3rd and goal. Now Smith. On a bad time late for a poor throw. It's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And the Chargers have just about sewn up this football game. So a good drive with a bad ending, Charles. They move it down the field well. Cannot finish it off, though, as it's intercepted in the end zone.
Deflating, that has got to be the word here because they were sharp in moving it down the field, but sometimes you start thinking like a touchdown is a given, and it doesn't always work out that way as we saw there.
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
And so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now you got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. They'll roll him out right. He's got his tight end McKinney right side complete. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
They brought in a heavy set on 3rd down, and that usually means running play, but we have seen them throw out of that formation. And sure enough, they snuck the tight end out on that one, wound up hitting him for a 1st down.
Eckler now between the tackles, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense, as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. It's Eckler again. And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. And defensively going with a dime set. 6 DBs on 3rd and 4. Now Herbert. And Allen's got it. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 32-yard line. Now it's Herbert. And this is caught inside the 5. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. So once again, the Charger offense is going to line up to go for 2 here. And they'll have Herbert try and throw for him. And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more. And the formula there on the 2-point try to go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case...